Oh, man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is. Tuesday. Brewsday Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah! It's Brewsday Tuesday time with DreZ and Huck.
It is Brewsday Tuesday time. My name is DreZ.
I would be Huck.
Huck from Huck Spear Buzz is in here, and we're popping tops. But before we start slurping, let's go ahead and remind you that, yes, 4K a day, ladies and gentlemen, and we want to give you that money. And if you want that money, text the word money, M-O-N-E-Y. If you text money to 95819, you could be winning yourself $1,000. What would you do with that $1,000, Huck?
Oh, I'd buy beer. Or go on a beer trip.
I don't know why I even asked.
You don't even
because
have to ask.
I knew,
you know what I'm going to do.
I had a feeling that might be what you would do. So I think we're just kind of going back to the basics.
Yeah,
random beers.
random
you
beers.
Just hit up the store and got some randos, including this one from Two Roads Brewing Company. This is a Sauvignon Blanc Gossa, brewed with Sauvignon Blanc grapes.
There you go.
Souring in progress. So
brewed with grapes instead of being barrel aged in grapes.
So
that's interesting.
So this will be a sour. This is
Be a
gonna
salty
be
beer, probably.
coming in at 4.8% ABV.
Oh, well.
What do you got over there, buddy?
So I was like, this beer caught my eye because I was at the cabin for 4th of July a while back, and it was like, it's a double India Pale Ale, but it's a double toasted marshmallow.
Double toasted marshmallow.
Yeah, because it's got...
Like, I can tell right now that's either going to be really good or really bad.
It's 9.5%.
So
that's really good.
That's leaning towards good.
And it's got Madagascar vanilla bean, a variety of hops.
I'm not sure
and
if that's good
sugars,
or not, but probably.
Muscovado, turbinado, and coconut sugars to create the mellow sweetness of campfire toasted marshmallow. And this one's out of... I was wrong. I thought they were all from New York. This one's out of Boston, Massachusetts, called Decadent Ales.
I was trying to see where this one's...
They're out of...
Two Roads Brewing
Two Roads
Company.
was the guy...
Oh, this is Connecticut.
Right.
You said they were all from New York.
Anyway, it's north of the Mason-Dixon border. It's New York. So this guy, the Two Roads guy, was a former chief marketing officer at Pabst Blue Ribbon. And when Pabst sold to the Russian guy, he took his money and started a brewery in Stamford, Connecticut.
Speaking of Pabst, not to derail, but derail. Pabst Blue Ribbon. That's kind of my go-to domestic around here.
I drink it on the river.
But you don't take the bottles on the river.
No, I take the cans.
But you know that what's cool about the bottles, though, right?
No, what?
You know what's under all the caps?
Oh yeah, cards.
Cards.
I see them at the bars, and if you guess it, they give you the beer free.
That's how they roll that.
That'll give you $100. I'm just saying.
Right, because it's
That's
a 1
hard.
1 in 52.
Yeah.
Well, so here's the thing. So, I was hanging out with my cousin. Like this was like last year, football season. He came up for a game, and we were drinking some PBR. And I was saying, what's cool about the PBRs is, if you get a 6-pack, you and your buddy each get a 6-pack, and then whoever has the best 5-card, hand after the first 5, then the other buddy gets wins. They win the extra beer. You do. That's how we used to do it in college. Either way, and then I was saying I really want to just come up with like a cool game to do with all the caps. You can just tighten it right there. Because, if you get there's got to be something cool you could do with like beer caps and cards. And he was like, well, I don't think you could do that, right? Like, do you really think you could get a full deck? And I'm like, if you drink enough beer, you could.
Yeah, if you went to a bar, a lot of these bars sell a lot of PBR. They'd probably save you the caps.
Well,
ask them.
I've been collecting the caps ever since
on
then.
Your own.
And I am just 2 cards short.
What,
2
2 cards?
I actually have them saved.
Which 2 cards are we missing here?
So I'm on the hunt. If any of you happen to drink PBR.
And get.
Where is it? Here we are. I need an ace of diamonds, and I need a jack of hearts.
There you go.
So keep an eye out for those. But I still don't know what I'm going to do with them once I get a full deck, but I'm so close.
Or we could play Texas Hold'em with them.
I guess. I don't know. It's got to be weird. It's got to be something cool. I don't know. I think I'm going to come up with a whole card PBR cap game.
You did derail it.
I totally derailed us. Sorry. Let's get back to
no, it's fine.
Your buddy.
Middle of summer, and we're partying, and who cares? Stuff going on everywhere.
I don't even remember how you said because they PBR got bought out by the Russians. I don't even remember what you were telling a story about the buddy or something.
The guy that run the chief.
He used to work
chief
for him.
marketing officer for Pabst. So he obviously owned stock, and when they got bought out by a billionaire,
and he's probably the guy that came up with the cap idea.
Could be, yes. If it's been around a while.
It has been around a while.
Because I think it was like or mid '80s. No. Mid 2000s he sold. I don't know. I'm just pulling that right out of my butt. Out of the beyond. So anyway, but you always ask me questions about these things. So this guy started a brewery and blah, 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 and this isn't bad. It's different.
Well, were you talking about that's the Two Roads or that's that one? Because that's not Two Roads,
You're right.
right?
I'm just all over the place today. I might have pre-gamed a little much.
Two Roads is the one that I'm drinking.
Yeah, that's
Sauvignon
the one.
Blanc Gosa.
Yeah, that's right. He's going to make really amazing beers. Amazing.
That's
beers.
his goal.
That's his goal.
That's a good goal to have if you're a brewer. I mean, I think that's a common goal.
And this guy, where am I? Decadent Ales. So these guys, they're
out of New York,
right? And they're making their cans look like the ones we like. You know, they.
I know when you pulled it out, I got excited.
Well, when I looked at their listing on the internet, I was like, whoa. All their beers.
So that's a marshmallow, like it's supposed to be like a marshmallow, like campfire. But what is it? Like I thought it was going to be darker.
Double IPA.
Oh well, then that should be good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a little bit marshmallowy. I think it's the coconut that's getting me.
You want to go ahead and untap it? Are you ready to do that?
Yeah,
or
I think
you been talking too much? So what we're going to do is we're going to untap these beers, which is a fun way to keep track of beers that you drink. It's a free app you can download. Untap, Android, iPhone. I don't think it matters. And
doesn't.
You can come up with a handle. DreZ drinks is mine. Huck's Beer Buzz is his. You friend people. You check in beers. You rate them. You tell people. You see what you think. And in fact, this came in pretty handy last time I was on the road traveling, because you might want to try a couple beers and you're not sure which one you might like, and especially if they're very expensive beers.
Yeah.
You can pull up the app, see what sort of ratings they're giving, see what sort of friend ratings. In fact, I think I even used one of your ratings of a beer to decide whether I should buy it or not.
Well, there you go.
This past weekend.
I like to be helpful to my friends.
It is. It's handy dandy, and it is awesome. And that's how we like to rate our beers on a scale of 0.25 to 5. What are we doing?
All right, so this beer is #unfiltered.
Damn right.
Or sin, whatever we decided. Sin Filtreo. Anyway, it's amazingly... The lacing is amazing.
It is good.
So the problem with this beer, I get it. I get this beer. It tastes like marshmallows, which is
really?
a little odd. Yeah, it really
really
does taste like marshmallows. But the bitterness of the IPA, they should have less bittered the IPA, because the sweetness and the bitterness
it's not
like a
good,
s'more. It's like
they're not dancing together.
It's like
quite
somebody
right.
put a saltine on a s'more instead of the graham cracker.
It's still good.
It's still good. So I'm going to give it.
It's not quite.
and it gets an A for effort of amazingly. It does taste like marshmallows. I'm going to say it does taste like marshmallows. I'm going to give it a 4.25.
But sometimes
this beer could
sometimes the salty sweet is good.
This
I
beer,
like that.
Well, it's not really salty. It's just kind of bittersweet.
Oh yeah,
bittersweet.
Bittersweet.
Yeah,
which is usually not good.
Not good. So if you could take those hops and put them in a little later, then I think this beer would be a 5.
Oh, but it's
I'm
not.
going to 4.25.
4.25.
4.25.
Pardon you, Huck.
That wasn't me.
So for the Sauvignon Blanc Gosa, I think it's pretty interesting now, and this is I guess take into consideration that I actually do enjoy wine on occasion. I'm not as big into it as I am the craft beer. Yeah, I'm a bit of a whiner. But this is interesting, man. I mean, as far as Gosas go, it tastes pretty good. I'm not even huge on Gosas either, honestly. But it's not. They're not. It's not too sour,
especially in the summer.
It's not sour grapes,
No, not sour grapes. So what are you thinking? It looks good from here. Color looks nice.
I mean, it really tastes like a solid Gosa.
There you go.
This is pretty. There you go,
There you go.
I'd say it's probably a 4.
4. There you go.
Yeah, not too bad. Like I said, not really my style, but for what it is what it is.
It's still pulling a 4 out, so it's doing all right.
That's not bad at all. All right, so let's take a quick break. We'll play a tune. And we'll drink some more random beers that might actually be from New York this time.
New York tune or something.
New York.
That'll actually be from California.
Some Sinatra. Yeah. All right. I'm going to play something that may or may not be from New York. And we'll come back with more Brewsday Tuesday after this. Stick around.